Hey there Pisces, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for September 11th through to the 17th. So Pisces, before we dive on in and see what's on the cards, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button and thinking about leaving me a comment, I'd be really grateful for that. I'm very interactive in the comments, love getting to know you and building this community, so I'd be appreciative for that. And because the engagement also keeps these readings coming, because it's a necessary evil in the YouTube world, unfortunately. Also, if you could hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of these readings, that lets me know that you like what I do here, and again it also helps with that algorithm, yep, the A word. So that would be amazing. What else? Yes, if you'd like a personal reading, please do follow the first link down below to my website. You can check those out. I've got a freebie, that is a free Learn Tarot Quick Guide. I'll link that below. Now that will get you started interpreting the cards for yourself. I do have a paid offering, an immersive online tarot course, and that will teach you a full foundation in tarot and my professional signature reading process, which shows you how to put it all together, okay? It can be really overwhelming at the start when you're learning tarot. So that is there, and that will give you the ability to read for yourself, family and friends, and maybe even provide paid readings. That's there, and the link to my free email newsletter, that's my karmic community. And my Instagram, I'm super active over there, guys, daily readings and content. I'd love to have you with me. Okay. Let's jump in. So I'm starting this with a Moonology Oracle card, Pisces, and for you, I have the answers you need are coming. Yes, okay. So you might be waiting for an answer or a verdict or some kind of insight, truth, or clarity. Full moon in Gemini. So Gemini is often a conversational energy. So definitely be paying more attention to the conversations you have. Sometimes there are words of magic where we don't expect them. Somebody says something that just ignites the flame within us or gives us what we need. Maybe full moon to bring something to completion, to bring complete and total understanding. We'll find out. So Pisces, I'll draw you a major arcana now. Now I just have just the 22 major arcana cards. They are the big themes, big life lessons in tarot. And you are working with the Death card, Scorpio energy coming through. The answers you need are coming to bring something to completion, potentially end a situation, or release something that's not serving you. Now, this could be anything from, an old identity, a skin you wear that's become too tight. This could be, a relationship that's toxic. Could be a work career situation that's not going to take you where you want to go, right? This is a general reading, so do keep in mind that I'm reading an energetic pattern, and Pisces, you relate it to your situation, okay? But the Death energy shows huge liberation, huge freedom from letting that go, because you make space for new doors to open and for who and what that you really need to come into your life. So I love looking at this version of the Death card, like it makes me feel excited about death and rebirth and surrendering to the process of new positive energy coming in. So the answers you need are coming to come into a place of radical acceptance that sometimes doors need to close before others will open. Scorpio energy is transformative. This will transform yourself in your life in some way. Okay, Pisces, let's get the cards out. 4 from the Rider-Waite, and we'll clarify as we go. The Chariot is a situational energy, and wow, like that is a headed for victory energy through forward movement. Your challenge, 10 of Pentacles, and yes, it's the 10 of Pentacles, but it's a completion. 10s are completions, they're ends of cycles, ends of an era. Advice, 7 of Wands, yeah. You've got the higher ground though. And the outcome, Pisces. The Lovers, Gemini energy. That's double hit of Gemini. I have the Temperance at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarian energy here. I love these cards, and Temperance for me at the end of the reading, it's sort of like the helm of the ship, is an energy of divine hand. Like it feels like this is kind of in some way being guided or orchestrated. So the answers you need are coming. It might be that you bump into someone, have a conversation, and it just triggers something in you that like, this is the day, this is the time that I take that action. Now, situational energy, the Hierophant and the Chariot. So straight out, 3 for 3 major arcana, 2 more at the end of the reading. The more major arcana, the more significant this is. Now, the Hierophant, Taurus, Cancer. Hierophant stands for a really big commitment, something that you have signed the contract for, whether that is a marriage contract, whether that is an employment contract, a mortgage or lease agreement, you know, something that you've given your word to. It's very substantial, signing up for a university, that kind of level. And the Chariot says that, you know, you're being asked to reassess the value that this brings to your life, because it feels like it's done its time, right? Or it's not giving you the growth or the result that you hoped for. And the antidote to that is the Chariot, making a hard but firm decision to move away from it so that we can go on to claim a new victory. And it's through the strength, courage, and determination to leave behind what has somewhat given us comfort but not given us the results. That's how we, you know, that's how we really, you know, move to the next chapter. The Hierophant, being number 5 in the major arcana, is a critical point of change. And I'm also feeling that maybe you have changed, which is absolutely fine, because that's what you're supposed to be growing and evolving here, Pisces. Maybe your values have changed, your priorities have changed, and you're not actually the same version of you than when you said yes to this. And that's also okay. You know, sometimes we go away from people, or we realize the career we chose is not in alignment anymore. Maybe you went to university when you were 20 and you're now 50 or 60 and you're a profoundly different person. That's just an example. So different stages of life or different versions of ourselves require different decisions, require different, you know, people around us, a different career. And I think that's the kind of energy that we're looking at here. The Hierophant's also the spiritual teacher, so it's acknowledging, you know, the lesson, acknowledging what you've learned in this situation lovingly, carrying that, folding it into the heart, but moving forward to the new. The challenge, though, is the 10 of Pentacles. So let's, Knight of Pentacles. So a few things. The 10 of Pentacles can indicate the end of a long-term situation, and we've sort of talked about what they may be, and it can be challenging, even though we know, oh, we should move away from that, that would be best. There might be, you know, shared assets. There might be memories made here. There might be, you know, feeling like, well, I've mastered that career, I should stay here. Like there's this element of comfort, but comfort is also the very thing that holds us back from greater potential or from change. So the Knight of Pentacles says, like, it's time for you to make a new plan, slowly but surely, you know, move forward. Yeah, and maybe there is some patience that you'll need to have, but for me, the Knight of Pentacles says you can actually build on a new foundation here outside of this situation. 7 of Wands, Pisces, is the advice, and it feels like there will be some pushback here, or that there's a few challenges to fight in your process of release. But what I also know about the 7 of Wands, well, it's the Lovers again, is that you do have the higher ground. For some of you, this is a relationship, right? Lovers coming through twice with the Hierophant. But also, you know, our relationship with our employer or our work can feel like a marriage, right? We're there for so many hours, you know, we're part of it, it's part of us. So a situation that feels like that, that's really what we need to release here. Now, the Lovers outside of like love and partnerships is a card of really big choices around matters of the heart. So there's a heartfelt decision to make. Yes, it's challenging, but maybe you have also been fighting and struggling here for some time. And, you know, it feels like it's time for you to get out of that survival mode and come into that place of peace, healing, and harmony that the Temperance offers at the end. So that's what I'm seeing there. And the outcome is harmony. I've got triple Gemini energy here. So if any of you are dealing with a Gemini, this is absolutely for you. And yeah, we've got number 6 repeating, which is about balance and harmony in the tarot. So that's maybe what you've been missing in this situation, absolutely, as the 9 of Cups comes through. That's what you've been missing in this situation, but you can achieve that. Now, what I say about temperance, temperance talks about, yes, you've been paid, maybe you've been waiting for the right time, actually. The temperance talks about like a divine sweet spot where things kind of like line up for you to be able to make this decision and actually follow through with it. That's what I feel with that one. And where are you headed? Well, the opportunity is the 9 of Cups, and that's wish fulfillment or feeling very successful in an emotional level, content and satisfied, right? But the gateway to a lot of these states is actually slowly but surely beginning to move away from, you know, what makes us feel stagnant inside or what isn't it. And that's really challenging, but that's an act of radical self-love. Slowly releasing what is not in alignment, what does not light me up, who doesn't have my back, what doesn't support me in my mission, what blocks me, what toxic habits do I have, right? The Death card might be one big thing, or it might be a lot of little things that you commit your time to. And as we start to release that, we re-hone our energy, our vibration also rises. And just that shifts the way to great new potential. We start magnetizing from a different frequency, which brings in different people, different experience. It opens new doors. That's alchemy. That is how you're working practical everyday magic in your life. So that's what I have here. And the temperance is about balance. And through the process that we've spoken about, a new path opening to the Ace of Pentacles, new solid beginnings. Now the answers you need are coming. So don't discount the conversations you have, like the signs you see, the information you learn, the truth that arises within you. Because somewhere in there is a little seed that I feel is going to tip you over, you know, into action. And finally acting on the decision or the energy that you've been feeling, Pisces, boiling within you for some time. Maybe it's just been simmering and it goes on the boil this week. Temperance, guardian angel, is guiding you, protecting you in this process, and is saying that there is healing and great balance and harmony available to you as you move through this journey. And essentially this is a lifelong journey, but it feels like there is a significant step or significant commitment here that is one of the big blocks to move past, that's going to start another, you know, positive chain reaction of events. So that's what I have for you. I hope you found this useful, Pisces. I will leave it there, and if you would like a personal reading to tune in beyond the general message, that link is down below. And please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe on your way out. I'll be very grateful for that. And I'll see you back here next week for another reading. And I'm wishing you all the love and magic for now. Bye for now.